Hey everyone, Corey Myers here. I just wanted to go over quickly how to add a blog post. We're going to go a little bit more in depth in our training session sometime in the near future at a meeting, but I just wanted you to have the basics in your repertoire for later. So if you're already signed into Squarespace, you can just push the escape key and this menu will pop up. If you're not, please go to squarespace.com, sign in using your username and password that you created, and you're going to click on the pie under websites. So I've got a couple more websites than you guys, but you're going to click on pie. You're also going to click, I might have a couple of extra menu items here, but you're going to click pages. And then you're going to go all the way down to the partner blog with an A. And I'll show you that the partner blog without the A is a little piece of paper. It looks like this when it is live. And the partner blog with an A looks like this. And so it'll stack all of the blog posts huge, and you'll have to scroll all the way down. We don't want that. So we're gonna edit our blog in this, but that's we want to that's where you're going to be able to edit the blog, but we're displaying the blog this way, and you're not going to be able to edit the blog in there. Okay, so make sure you click the partner blog with the A, and you're going to click the plus sign for a new blog post. New blog. Okay, now we're not going, I've already got one, so we're going to discard this post. And I'm going to hover over this, and I'm going to click edit. So this is something that I copied over just for an example from my website. It's got the title. I've typed it in. I've pasted this into a text box here. And then I've added a picture and then a little blurb. This should be the format. I'm going to show you how to add a new text box, a new picture, and a new button real quick. New picture is going to be image. We clicked on this little black thing all the way across the bottom here. We're going to add an image. Click on that. And you can add any image that you want. Click apply, and it will add that image. And I clicked apply too quickly. So let's click on that, and then it should load. Maybe. All right, now we want to add a text box. I'm going to maybe we'll add a text box, and you can just add a text, right? Then you can click on this little thing again and add a button. You can add your URL. And push apply, and you can drag these around. So I want the button above the URL or above the text, or I want the text above the picture, and then there's always the trash button. So let's look at this text. It's just like your normal word processing. You can add the bold, the italicize, the link. You can put the margin over there so it's aligned on the left or the right, and then you can increase the indent and actually do numbers or quotes or any of that. So just like a regular text thing, you're a little bit less on the colors and stuff, but we don't want to get out of line with, we want everything to kind of look themed correctly. Now I'm going to delete all of this because we've already got a picture of the author and a little blurb about them. We want you to make sure that you're writing your article. You're going to put your picture here, you're going to write a little blurb, and then you're going to want to put a button in here. I'll teach you how to do some of that later. Tags, as far as tags go, please put the topic of the post, who you are, and who your business is. And then for categories, put which category your business is in. And that should keep everything pretty uniform. Going over to options, I've added a thumbnail. You're going to want to add a thumbnail. Now this little circle is going to tell the camera where to focus when it's when it actually crops it a little bit, and then you're going to want to add an excerpt. And I'll show you how that looks later. Source URL, you want to put your website because that's going to link to the source URL, your post title, and you're going to want to make sure that's clicked. Do not click featured post. We're going to limit that to sponsors and events that affect the Pi group. If you want to publish something, great, but let's keep it on an even keel and no one gets a featured post. Location, most times it's not going to have a location, but you can always put Lubbock, Texas in there. And then once we connect some social media accounts, we can actually have some checkboxes here. I'll show you on this guy. You can actually go to social and click on these buttons and it'll post automatically when you publish. This is something that I posted. You'll notice I've got my little picture here, a little blurb about myself, and then learn more, and it'll click through to my website. That should be it for the post editing. You want to make sure the comments are on so people can leave you a comment. And then you want to push needs review under draft. This is already published, but let's put it on our needs review. That means someone else is going to help you out by checking your spelling, checking your grammar, and then Pi as a group can put their best foot forward when we publish things. I think that should be it. If you save and publish, it should be on the partner blog. It should have your thumbnail here. And I've put that up, that little circle on my face, so I'm right pretty much smack dab in the center. I've got my title here. I've got my excerpt here. And I've got the date this was published. And I think that should be it. And you can visit the website and see how to do this by going to the link I provided before.